Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time here, welcome to Inside Out.
So I'm bringing out the fight, yeah, bring on all the lightning, 'cause I'm looking for a hero, look inside the mirror, I found one, oh, yeah.
Today is a Monday, so you obviously already know that I'm going to be hitting you guys up with a Motivational Monday video. And today's Motivational Monday lesson is you cannot be a beginner forever. So every time I do a Motivational Monday video, I give you guys a backstory of how I learned that lesson during my journey of adulting. So you guys already know that I am, somewhat of a fitness hun. I started working out sometime last year after years of not taking my fitness seriously. I think since I left high school, I haven't taken my fitness seriously. And then sometime last year, I just kind of felt pushed to start my fitness journey. And I actually loved it. Like I'm still in love with it, and I honestly enjoy going to the gym now. I'm always trying to launch people to join my fitness club. Okay, not an actual fitness club, but like my sisters and my family and all of that. And I'm enjoying it. So like I said, sometime last year I started working on my fitness, and then December came along, and then January people were fasting, I was fasting, and then January turned to February, and next thing I knew I was out of the gym for like 3 months. So I then joined the gym like late February, early March, somewhere around about there. And I remember the first day I got back into the gym, I took a cute snap of myself and put on my Instagram, allow yourself to be a beginner. So one thing about me is I'm the queen of allow yourself to be a beginner. I'm someone who is like, you're never gonna know if something is for you unless you try, and just allow yourself to be a beginner and then progress. So I posted allow yourself to be a beginner, queen of allow yourself to be a beginner, and the second I pressed post, I kind of felt like a conviction of the Holy Spirit saying to me, you cannot be a beginner forever, like, girl, kind of like you pick up something, you are a beginner, you progress, you drop it, and then you pick it up again, now you're a beginner again, and then you progress, make a bit of effort, now you drop it again, and now you're gonna pick it up again. Yes, you're allowed to be a beginner, but at some point you now need to start seeing progress in your goals. So when I then got back into the gym, I have a friend that I used to work out with when I first started. You guys are familiar with her, Nancy. Things were great, and we would eat together, and things were fine. Like we were struggling together. And when I stopped, she didn't stop. And then when I got back into the gym and I saw her, and I saw like the weight she was lifting and the things she was doing, I was like, there's no way. I mean, like, we were eating together. She's like, yeah, I didn't stop. Like, I've been at it. It's been 6 months now. I'm stronger now. And I felt so motivated, and that was like confirmation of my conviction that, girl, if you stay at it, you can actually see immense progress, in your fitness, in your strength, and in your ability. And that was like the motivation that I needed, and the confirmation that I needed to know that this is a lesson that Holy Spirit is trying to teach me. That yes, you're allowed to be a beginner, but at some point you need to stay rooted where you are, and you need to now start seeing progress, and you need to now start tracking your progress. Just looking at her, God just sort of said to me, this is what happens when you stay consistent and you stay rooted in your goals and in your endeavors. I was now back to eating again. Weights that I could lift before, or things that I could easily do before, I couldn't do anymore because I'd been out of the gym for such a long time. And that was like, okay, I'm down now, but I didn't want to be this down ever again. And it's been such a beautiful journey the past couple of months, just seeing my progress. Like, when I tell you I love going to the gym, guys, I enjoy it. It's not something, that's not a feeling I always used to have. At some point, I had to push myself to even just show up and just stay consistent and stay disciplined. But now it's like I actually look forward to going to the gym. I look forward to my different classes. I look forward to, accomplishing new goals, and it's something that I look forward to. I think for me, yes, I'm looking at it in my fitness journey, but for you can even look at it in different areas of your life. Like, you start one academic program, it's a 6-week course, you only finish 2 weeks, and then after 3 weeks you're like, this is not for me. And then 5 years down the line, you started 10 programs and you haven't finished any. It's like you get into one relationship, you get bored of the relationship, you drop the relationship, you go on to another relationship, or you go on to another fling. Next thing you know, your friends are celebrating 2 years of being in a challenging but committed and beautiful relationship, and here you are on your 6th fling in the year. Not to say like you're not allowed to do your thing and explore, and I'm not advocating for staying in toxic relationships, but And what I'm trying to say is there's something beautiful about staying rooted in situations. Your seed can never grow and it can never blossom if you plant it in a one field, uprooted, take it out, put it in another field, water it, you don't see growth after 2 days, you pick it up, you put it in another field. You need to stay rooted and stay planted in the right field, obviously, but you need to stay rooted in the right field for you to actually see the progress. If you do start a program or you're doing something, I remember Bishop T.D. Jakes saying one day that yes, if along the way you discover that this program is not for you, yes, you're allowed to drop, but one thing is for sure, in completing that program, you're going to discover so much about yourself and you're going to learn some skills that are going to come in handy in sometime in your future. And for all you know, that one program is going to be the doorway to get you into another program that's going to be your program. So sometimes it's not about like, you know, constantly being sure like, okay, this is where I'm meant to be. No matter where you go, it's going to be hard. No matter which job you go to, it's going to be hard, you know, but it's going to be worth it. So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say to you guys is, yes, allow yourself to be a beginner, but don't be a beginner forever. See progress and progress in your field. Go up the corporate ladder, you know. Don't just always start at the beginning. You don't like the job, you leave, or like you're constantly hopping from one church to another. You know, find somewhere where you're rooted and find somewhere where you're planted. There's so much power in it. At the end of the day, guys, what I'm trying to say is the only way you're going to see progress in your life, in any area of your goals, is if you continue to lay your bricks. Lay your bricks every day, every week, every month. Continue to lay your bricks. Or even when your end goal is not yet physically in sight, continue to lay your bricks until you get there. You continue to lay your bricks every day, every week, every month, consistently for a year. Before you know it, you'd have built yourself a beautiful house. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching until the end. And if you've made it to the end of the video, guys, surely it means that you like the video. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment of anything that hit home for you guys. Whenever you need the motivation, I hope you guys come back to this video and it inspires you. This segment is more than just me speaking words. You know, these words I actually pray for. I actually want to be a proper motivation to people and show people and empower people and inspire people and give them practical solutions to achieving their goals. It doesn't come easy, you know, it doesn't come naturally. Sometimes you actually have to force yourself to film a video, edit a video, release a video. But I believe that at the end of the day, if I consistently lay my bricks over a long period of time and I show up today, this week, this month, I'll eventually get there. So if I can get there, guys, you can get there too. I love you guys and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!